Hey YouTube, it's RC Action Australia here. Been a bit unwell the last couple of days, so we obviously haven't posted too much. But so this is my recent build. It's a DF03RA. Now this this popped up on eBay. It says on the box here $2.99. I managed to get it to the door posted for $200. I believe it's pretty old stock now. Must have been in a hobby store. It was from a hobby shop, and I'd say they was clearing old stock. So don't do much off-road sort of rallying, but just sort of thought it was a different chassis, something I'd never built before, so I thought I'd give it a go. So we'll start off looking. This is obviously a VII shell. Now, obviously it does come with the Evo 10. I obviously haven't painted it or cut it out or anything. I actually think that, you know, obviously rally ready it says, but it doesn't come with a rally body shell. So hence why I already had this Evo 7 built, and I figured that it'd probably be a better match, seeing that it's meant to be a rally chassis. So we'll look at the chassis itself. Yeah, it's pretty standard. We've got a fine spec and digital receiver there, servo there. Got a pretty typical Tamiya ESC here. Nothing too special, and I've just put the 540 RS 540 that came with the kit in it. I do have some other motors like a sport tune and a torque tune, but I just wanted to see out of the box how it performed. So the one thing that is good, it's got ball diffs front and rear, it's got CVA dampers front and rear, and it came fully ball raced as well in the kit. So there's sort of three things that you don't see too often in most Tamiya kits, so I was pretty impressed with that. And this obviously here is a very lightweight aluminium drive train as well, so sometimes they put the heavy steel stuff in, so that's a very lightweight aluminium drive shaft, so that was good. Now I didn't put the rally block tyres on because I don't do really off-road driving. I hate cleaning all the dust and dirts and everything, and this chassis, as you can see, it's probably not the best chassis for rallying because the motor's pretty exposed and everything's open, so it's going to get full of everything, so it's probably not the best design for that, but it's got good ground clearance. The battery's accessed from underneath, and the only thing I have found that was a little bit tricky with it was that I did want to run these rally tyres because I think they look better with that Evo shell than these, but the insides are the wrong offset and they hit on all the hub carriers, so that was a bit annoying. So I've just stuck with these tyres that came, wheels and tyres that were in the kit, and I haven't put the rally block tyres on. I'm probably going to use those for another project. I'm doing up an old TB01 and I'm going to use those on that car, I believe. So the other good thing about this car, it came with multiple spur and pinion gear options for obviously adjustment if you want more off-road or on-road. So I've got it sort of set up with the smaller spur and the larger pinion for on-road. And other than that, rolls quite free. There was a little bit of difficulty setting up the ball diffs, getting the right tension in those. It says not to over tighten them, so I didn't do them up too tight in the kit, but I soon discovered that when I put the car on the ground, basically had no drive because the ball diffs were spinning and they weren't tight enough. So a little bit of fiddling around. Obviously it's probably one of the more in-depth kits that I have built, just because a lot of the parts here, like all these couplers and shafts and things, and there's a lot of adjustments, everything's sort of adjustable. Some of your more basic Tamiya kits, all that sort of comes prefabbed. So a little bit more involved, obviously, with the ball diffs too. You've got to build it up with all the ball bearings. But all in all, I have taken it for a quick test drive. It handles quite well. It turns quite sharply. I think that's because of the ball diffs. As I said, all in all, it's a pretty cool car. Something different. Let me know what you think, guys. Cheers.